Well, greetings and good morning, BUS88 students. This is week number 10 in our 14-week course in business communications here at Chaffey College. And this week you're going to be looking at chapter 13 on the job search, resumes, and cover messages. As you should know by now that we just finished this week with our second exam and ending our second module, and now we're moving into our final and third module for this class, and that's going to be dealing with employment communications. So thus far, what we considered in module number one was kind of business communications in general, most notably presentations, and you did a presentation. Second module, we dealt with business writing, and so you did a writing of a blog, you did a memo, you did an email, you did a letter. And now we're moving into this module, which is all employment communication. So resume, cover letter, and then interviewing skills. And the big project in this last module is that you will be doing a mock interview, and we'll be setting those up online to happen in Zoom. And so we'll be having a Zoom session on that, not this week, but next week. Now, in your syllabus, it does say that it's going to be on the 15th. But I need to move that. This week is spring break for me at Norco College. I'm going to be out of town. So I need to move that back one more week. So I believe it's going to be either on the 21st or 22nd. I'll be sending an email on that to let you know. But in that Zoom session, I'll go over the mock interview and how it works. And then you'll all need to at least watch it if you can't make it to the Zoom session before you set up a time to be interviewed. So anyway, that's coming the week after next. This week, just get into the chapter, do the assignments as we'll go over here in just a minute, and get started on your resume and all the rest. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Let's take a look at our class this week in Canvas so we can kind of make sure we're all on the same page. So here we are. So business communications, I'm going to scroll down, and right here, today is the 13th, so I'm going to go ahead and select that, and that is going to bring us into the fourth and final module. So here we are in week number 10. I got to scroll back a little bit. Here we go. So it's not published yet, but it will be published. Now notice it says here Zoom session Wednesday. I'm going to change that to probably the 21st or 22nd. So be looking for that when you go into your modules this week. You definitely have a check-in assignment. You definitely have a quiz on chapter 13, so make sure you read the chapter. And then you're going to be doing a final discussion post. And this discussion post is very important because in it, you're going to be doing a job search. And you're going to basically be looking for 3 jobs that you either qualify for right now or will qualify for. And from those 3 jobs, you're going to what you will qualify for once you finish your degree here at Chaffey. So you can pick a job that is either one of those categories, find 3 jobs that meet that category on 3 different job sites. So Indeed, Monster, LinkedIn, whatever. And then what you're going to be doing is you're going to be selecting one of those jobs to write your resume for. And that's what is next is your resume, a writing assignment number 6, which is your resume. So you need to make sure your resume is tailored for one of the 3 jobs that you find. And that's kind of how the assignments will work. So, by the way, you have a couple of weeks to write your resume and you have a couple of weeks to complete that discussion post, but I would definitely do that right away so that you can find the 3 jobs and begin to work on your resume. And then we're going to be having the Zoom session about the mock interview right here. So it'll be this week, week number 11, as you're looking at that as well. So this week, all you need to be concerned with is your check-in assignment number 11, which is chapter 13, and your quiz on chapter 13. So again, read the chapter, do the 2 assignments, and then definitely get started on your final discussion post and ideally your resume as well. You don't want to carry that out too long, but you do have time. And you're going to be using this in the mock interviews as well if you choose to be interviewed. So, all right, so that's it for week number 10. I'll be doing another video for week number 11 in a few here, and I'll give you more information on that mock interview assignment. All right, have a great week, everyone, and you will see me on video again next week.